Sharon and Mark here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Sharon and Mark and Sharon. We're
4x2 travel.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
And it's a little cooler today, so out in our garage studio. So
we wish we were wearing these shirts on a ship someplace in the middle of the Caribbean.
maybe, Hawaii. But so we had recently done, not quite back to back, but we went over on the Encore, came back after the dry dock, and did a number of videos on the dry dock and the Encore. And now we want to do a different series. And more of like question and answers. Social media has a lot of information. A high percentage of it is rubbish. I hate to put it bluntly. So as we share things, our commitment to you is that we're sharing from our personal experience.
Personal experience or
what we have actually read from NCL.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Right. And if we're going to speculate, we're going to say we're speculating.
Yeah.
So we've written out, having looked at social media, quite a few different topics. So we're just going to do 1 or 2 topics per video, keep them a little bit shorter.
Yep.
And just kind of pull one out of the hat.
Okay.
So
do
I've
you
got
have a hat?
No, but I have this neat
a Zamboni.
Zamboni popcorn holder is what it was sold as. But anyway,
hey,
we'll just
that worked.
pick out a topic. All right.
Luggage tags.
Luggage tags. People ask all about luggage tags. The tag that goes on your luggage.
It's a good thing to do. Primarily, these are for when you get on the ship.
Correct. So
when you drop off your luggage, very similar to flying.
Right.
You're going to drop your luggage off. You just want to make sure it gets to the proper destination.
Which is your cabin.
Your cabin number, specifically your cabin number.
And so when sometime before you actually cruise, you'll get an invite to do your online check-in.
Yep.
And you go online and you fill in all this information. And then usually within 24, 48 hours, they send you a link for your eDocs.
Okay.
And on that page, there is, you got to search for it, but there's a little button that says luggage tags.
Okay.
You click on that and you're going to get this PDF or whatever that you can print out. And when you print it out, it's a single page like this.
Okay.
And it says how to fold it. And you fold it up into a strip, and that wraps around the handle on your bag. And it says staple here. Now,
so if you're coming from home, you're driving or whatever, then you can theoretically do that ahead of time, put some staples in your paper, that kind of thing.
The challenge becomes that most of us now are coming into the port 1 or 2 days early. And you really don't want to put this on your bag before you get on the airplane.
And you don't want to put it on, while you're flying on the airplane.
Right. The ideal time is when you're heading toward the terminal.
Right.
And how many of us travel with a stapler, or even, now I've done it with the little miniature stapler, or even some tape. I've done that before. We have been told, we haven't verified it, that at the terminal, some of the porters that take your luggage actually have a stapler you can use.
That would be nice. Be sure and tip appropriately.
Yeah, but we have found these neat little luggage tag holders on Amazon. We'll put a link to it. And you print it off, you fold it up, you stick it in there. It's also then, doesn't matter if it rains or whatever, and you have this little cable clasp that goes on your handle.
All right, that's pretty handy.
You can print it, put it in there, put it in your luggage. When you're getting ready to get in the cab, Uber, Lyft, or whatever, and head for the terminal, then you can put it on your luggage.
All right.
Now, some people are also like, I can only print black and white for some reason.
Right.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal. Because
it says dark blue as well as it has to color. And we've been told that that has to do with ship identification. You go to Miami and there's more than one NCL ship at the dock at different terminals, but it doesn't have to be color. Mm-hmm. We've also haven't had this issue, but we've been told as well that you've lost it. You get to the terminal, they can create one for you. Mm-hmm. You just need to know your cabin number, which is on your e-docs, mm-hmm. For them to create you a new tag. But we found that we just got these before
we used those for our last trip, right?
Last two cruises, mm-hmm. and found that they worked
very well.
really, really well. So mm-hmm. that's a neat little thing. And then talking about luggage, where do you put it in your cabin?
Oh, under the bed.
Whoops.
Oh, that was you.
That was my microphone. Right. So anyway.
Yes. And it goes, what? You measured it,
yeah,
actually.
I measured it.
And it was
14 and a half inches mm-hmm. of space. More than enough room for pretty much any bag that can make it on an airplane.
Yeah.
And some people are also like, how much luggage and how heavy? And technically there is a policy from NCL. I think it's similar, 50 pounds a bag and 2 bags per person. But we have never seen anybody, the porters take the bags. They don't weigh them. They don't count how many you have. Like many policies, it's probably there. If they want to enforce it, they can, but it's loosely enforced.
I will tell you that these porters have probably lifted enough bags that they can pretty much guess if it's 50 pounds or under or what. And they're probably even more than that.
They're also one of the groups that we cash tip.
Yes.
And we can talk about tipping at a different time, but I often slip those guys a $5 bill or something, depending upon how many bags that we have. We'll probably talk about disembarkation and luggage tags. Do we want to hit that briefly?
We'll hit that
at a different time.
Another time.
All right.
Yep.
So look for that one and a slew of other topics. And if you have a specific question,
let us know. Leave a comment.
And even better yet, subscribe and ring the bell.
Well, that too. But if you've got a question, it would be the best way to let us know is to leave a comment. And then we'll
cover that on this playlist.
Yes, we will.
And so at the end of the day, I hope you have a cruise booked.
Yes.
And
travel well.
Travel well.